I oh, cheap suits. Cheap suits. Already with the cheap suits. Cheap suits. That was a well-timed one. That was ridiculously well-timed. Yeah, the Lone Reaper. The Reaper of Loads. Oh, that's fucking nasty. What's up, Adopted? Dude, it's been a fucking season. I've been all right. I don't know. I mean, like, I can't complain. But what I can complain about is fucking people. Like, I don't know what happens, like, to people's brains when it gets cold out a little bit and, like, the season, like, it's the holiday season and shit. But, like, people just think that they can just say whatever the fuck they want to me and I'm not going to say anything back. Like, you got to be out of your fucking mind if you, like, I listen to what I wear while I work, and people hear it and they think like I'm gonna fuck with that guy. Like it's like what we talked about before with Maximum Carnage. Like you go to San Francisco as Venom, and all the street thugs are like, it's a good idea. We should go try to fight Venom. Like that's what it's like. It's just a losing battle with people. Like, dude, all right, so I'm gonna tell some stories once everyone starts coming in. Like, I'm not gonna make it vague. Like, and it has nothing to do with like um these are just like random encounters that have happened like on the street with people that it's like, dude, I'm gonna fuck you up. um Overall I've been all right, just been busy. Like I've been tired and busy. I've been sick. Dude, I coughed up this giant ball of phlegm. It was the nastiest goddamn thing that's ever came. Well, second nastiest thing that's ever came out of my mouth. The first nastiest thing that ever came out of my mouth was that like Adderall cocaine drywall ball. Like I got sick like so it's funny, like I went to Metal Threat and like everyone got sick that went to Metal Threat. I didn't get sick. And then like a week and a half later, maybe like 2 weeks later, I just got sick as fuck. I was laying in bed and like I sniffled and it just sounded like a whole river of just like mucus was running from my brain to my throat. And then it went away. And then now I've been coughing it up ever since. How about you, dude? You been alright? It took me forever to remember how to do this. So I had to downgrade OBS to get webhooks to work. So I'm back on Deepbot. And it's just such a better bot. So much more functionality. I hate Firebot. No, I didn't eat the phlegm after I coughed it up. I spit it out the window in my work van and it's globbed on the side of the van. It was funny as fuck. I didn't even know that's where it landed. I looked at it. I saw it there. I was like, that is gross. I should clean that. Then it rained, right? And I was like, well, the rain is gonna take care of it. Well, that's not really what happened. The rain actually whittled it down to look like a middle finger. So it was just like a sign from my lungs, like, stop vaping. I'll be damned if I'm gonna stop vaping this holiday season. So yeah, I'm skipping past Twisted Metal 4 for now because fuck that game. And I do realize that the pentagram is obstructing the stream. I just think it looks cool, and I'm gonna let it be there for a little bit, okay? I drew the duck blue because I've never seen a blue duck. Speaking of blue ducks. So this is probably the one Twisted Metal game that I have literally never played. So I will tell one really funny story. I went to go see Black Flag, and Black Flag is basically just Greg Ginn and like three junior high kids. They have like some girls singing now. And I I was there, I was drinking and shit, and then I left and I was in Ferndale and I was like, I'm gonna go like just drink somewhere. Like I started pacing back and forth. I went to like three bars. Couldn't find a place that actually like had people in it. And I went past the alleyway at the venue that Black Flag Pit played at, and they were like loading up their gear and shit. I was like, dude, I have to piss. I didn't realize that they were loading up their gear. I didn't realize it was them. And I just kind of pissed like maybe like 400 feet away from their van. I walked back and their new girl singer is just staring at me like I am the devil. It's like, yeah, I just pissed in front of Black Flag's new singer. Well, that was fun. All right, so I'm just gonna tell this story. So now that I'm going to tell this story, like everyone's gonna come in now, like halfway through me telling it. Um, my week starts. So last Sunday, um, I bought Beats because they were marked down from like $400 to like 125, and I've always wanted Beats. So I buy these headphones. I'm using them and shit, and I kind of like fell asleep, right? Fell asleep like around midnight, just kind of listening to music, and I woke up at like 2, and I was like, man, I really just feel like continuing to listen to music. So not thinking, I just turned my stereo on, and I turn on Praise You by Fatboy Slim. I'm wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt. And dude, so not like 3 minutes goes by of me listening to Fatboy Slim, and I hear like a tapping on the door, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, is it one of my neighbors? Like, am I being that loud? Like, what the hell's going on?" So I go out and look out. I look out the door. I don't see anyone, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I look out the other door. I don't see anyone there, and I just very loudly say, "I was like, who the fuck is knocking on my door?" And then I hear the knock again. I look out the peephole and I just see blonde hair. I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, who the fuck is knocking? Like, who is this crazy bitch knocking on my fucking door at 2 in the fucking morning? I don't know you. And, so I answer the door and I was just like, what the fuck? It's 2 fucking cops. And she was like, yeah, so what's going on? And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, I'm not even taking into consideration that my stereo is on. And she's like, it's 2 in the morning, and there's like people, and they have to like sleep, and the kids have to go to school, people have to go to work, and I was like, I'm aware of that. I'm like, I have to go to work too. Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you a dare officer? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you talking to me like that? I didn't say that, but I was like, yeah, like, what's going on? She's like, we've had several complaints of your music, and I was like, what the like? I was like, tonight? And she was like, yeah. She was like, in the last hour, we've had several noise complaints from this residence, and I was like, I didn't even tell her the story. I was like, my bad. I was like, I'll turn it off. Like, it's cool. And she goes, let me see your ID. I need proof that I was here and talk to you. And I was like, okay. So I go get my ID. And I hand her my ID. She, writes down my license number, and she's like, what's your phone number? I'm like, what the fuck, lady? Like, why do you need my phone number? Like, what does that prove? What, are you gonna call me the next time, like my mom, to tell me to turn Fatboy Slim off? And, she was like, if we get another call that your music is being loud tonight, I'm gonna have to write you a citation. I was like, you're good. Like, I was like, yeah. And at the very end, I was like, I'm just curious. Like, when did you get a call? And she was like, about an hour ago. I was like, that's funny. And she was like, well, why is that funny? I was like, is this funny to me? Like, I'm not getting into it with you, but like, to me, it's funny. And she's like, you're weird, and have a good night, and stop being so high. I'm like, I'm not high. Like, I just woke up and you're knocked. I didn't say that part, but I was like, whatever. So that's the beginning of my week. I go into work the next day. Everything's fine. I pick all my shit, go on the road. I have a stop for um I have a stop for this new place called Bell Bistro, which is down this alleyway and over to the right. I go down the alleyway and there is like there's a there's a truck, like a pickup truck with a trailer on it, just totally blocking the way. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I have to get down that way. So what I did was I just parked behind this trailer. I was like, I'm gonna be back in like 3 minutes. Like, it's gonna be fine. That's what I'm telling myself. Like, it's gonna be fine. I get back to my van and there's some asshole that's just he's sitting there and he's like filming me. I was like, what up, bro? Like, whatever you're doing right now, just stop. Like, talk to me like a human being. And he's like, man, he's like, you know how, he's like, you've been parked here for like the last 10 minutes. I was like, no, it's only been 3 minutes. I can tell that because the song I left with is still playing. And it's a punk song, so I mean, can't be that long. Can't be 10 minutes. He's like, oh, you're a smartass, huh? But you're so dumb that you park right in front of my door to my business. He's like, use common sense. And I shuddered. And I was like, don't ever tell me to use common sense, like, ever. I was like, common sense would tell you to look up the street a little bit, and you can see exactly why I'm parked right in front of your door. This dude's blocking the alleyway. And he's like, I don't give a fuck what that guy's doing. He goes, he's not the one blocking my door. And I was like, but causation is the reason why. Like what I just told you is the reason why I'm parked in front of your door. Like you wanted to know why I'm parked in front of your door, and I gave you an answer. I don't know what else more to really tell you. And he was like, well, and I have lost so many customers in the last 10 minutes because your stupid ass is parked right in front of my fucking door. He's like, you're blocking my storefront. I was like, you've already said that. And like, also, it's not really a storefront; it's a store back. And like, most people go through the front entrance. They don't like go walk through a shady alleyway to go to a store or go to a restaurant. He's like, stop with the smart ass shit. And I'm like, you stop acting like a hard ass, and I'll stop acting like a smart ass. And then he was like, well, it's like he's like, you're just rude though because like you're blocking my door. My door can't even open. I was like, your door can't open. How did you get out? He was like, well, I kind of had to like sneak out. I was like, your door can't open. Your door can't open all the way. So I grabbed the door and I opened it all the way and I let it close. I was like, doesn't look obstructed to me. Just seems like you're bored. You want someone to fucking yell at. And he was like, well, you know what, man? You're a real smart ass motherfucker, and I hope you fucking blah 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 blah. And I was like, what's your solution to this? Like, what would you have done? He goes, well, I would have parked on the other side of the road. I'm like, you're telling me that I should have parked in the main street in the main road to deliver this. He goes, no, dude, not park in the main road. You should have parked on the other side of the alleyway. I was like, oh, so your solution is to totally block the alley so your door isn't blocked. He's like, I don't give a fuck about the alley. I just give a fuck about my door. I'm like, clearly you are a self-centered piece of shit, and I hope you have a nice day. Got in my van and I left. Next day, I the next day I go to Birmingham. I fucking hate Birmingham. Same city that this other shit happened at. Um, so there's this place called the Daxton Hotel, and I have to go around it to get to this place called Zana. They have like a garage on the other side of like the other side of the block. There's no signs posted that says anything about like road closed or any shit like that. And I go to take a left. The second I take a left, there's just a fucking crane just blocking the road. And I was like, oh fuck, dude. And like I had to drive past all these cones and shit. I I start to back up to get out of the way, and I look in the rear view. There's a fucking Tesla on my ass. Where it's like, cool, at least I'm not the only dumbass that didn't realize that the road was blocked. But still, now this guy's blocking me, and I'm like trying to figure out how the fuck am I going to get back to the intersection. Well, reversing. So like I wait a little bit. The guy realizes what's going on too. He backs up. I go to turn, and there's like cones and shit. And I was like, you know what? Easy solution. It's a cone. Like I know enough about road construction that these assholes don't pay for these cones. They rent them and they turn them back to the place. And like if one gets damaged, it's not their fault. It's a write off. It's part of the security deposit for these fucking cones. So I just run this cone over, and some asshole comes running out. And he goes, "Hey man, why you fucking running over the fucking cone, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "Dude, what's your like? What was I supposed to do in this scenario? Like, you guys got it blocked down to one lane, and you have a crane there. Like, I can't really do anything else. Like, I'm not backing up into an intersection." He's like, "Well, you should have just got out and moved the cone yourself." It's like, I was like, "Well, it seems like you're already doing that for me, so keep going." He didn't like that. And he was, "Oh, what, you piece of shit, dumbass motherfucker, use common sense, man." But I was like, and I lost it. I was like, another Birmingham snooty motherfucker telling me to use common sense. I was like, common sense should tell you not to fucking yell at a guy with long hair in a fucking van. But here we are. And this guy starts flipping out at me and shit. And I just looked at him and I said, "Fuck your fucking cone and happy holidays." And then he commenced to lose his fucking mind and started punching the van. Not my van, but another van that was like over there. I was like, "Yeah, all right, buddy. Like, sorry." So yeah, fucking people. Yep, being a menace to society. It's a sociopathic societal menace. Easy death of him. These controls are really floaty. That was stupid. PBMG. Death by Machine Gun. I haven't been coughing all day, and I sit down to stream and I'm coughing. The coughing. Ah, no, 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 don't hit the fire. You're gonna die. Slightest breeze and I'm dead. I don't get where this other health is. I see that one. Alright, time to kill this guy. This sucks. That sucked. Died by a fire missile. What? Okay. That was pointless. Congratulations. Mini golf mayhem. Oh, life's actually reset on like fucking Twisted Metal 4. That was awesome. Come back here, you motherfucker. Trapper is approaching. Whoa, this guy takes. What the fuck? Not doing any damage. Game over. I got killed by an eco bomb. I honestly have no idea what that fucking environmental pickup one does on this stage. I know. 16,000 more games to go. This challenge will never end, ever. I mean, ever. Because, I have to, like, do things like work, which I don't like doing. It's funny because I had one day off this week, and this week feels like it took, like, way too fucking long. It felt like 2 weeks in one. I did go to the Lions Thanksgiving Day game yesterday and see Eminem live. That was pretty sweet. Motherfucker! These guys just run around taking all the health pickups? What just happened? I didn't even do anything. I got blowed up. Come on. What? I have to look something up. Look down up, look down right. Oh, okay. What? But the game has one giant control issue. Sometimes left makes you go right, and right makes you go left. Sometimes Outlaw is a bitch. It'd be nice if I can like get up there to like, oh, yeah. Well, you're just stealing my health, you fucking bitch. So I guess I'm just gonna drive around, collect weapons and shit, and figure out a way to beat this bastard. What the fuck? Great, launch the crabs. Oh, number of life zero. What the fuck, man? And this fucking I hate Twisted Metal now. Like I used to like these games, but after playing all of them, these games just piss me off. Can't wait till this is done. Like I just want to continue on with the challenge at this point. 5 fucking Twisted Metal games in a row. So why does the controller come preset for Twisted Metal 2 Classic when the game is new and it should be for small brawl? Like you would think like, okay, like it's a new game, we made a new layout, it should default to small brawl. But no, it's Twisted Metal 2. I don't know what the fuck the difference is, and I don't care, but that's just stupid. Sweet. Getting semi-rammed. Sweet. Man. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. PSX don't like it. Rock the Casbah. That was awesome. Weird, but awesome. Alright, now I have two. Okay, I gotta figure this out. This is weird, because you can't freeze this fucker. The shit, man. What is this fucking guy doing? Besides pissing me off. Awesome. Stop doing that. You are frozen. Come on, come on, come on. Cool with that. Got him half health. And you spawned me right into death. Fuck that. What the fuck? Great. What up, dude? Yeah, I put Twisted Metal 4 on the back burner because I realized the bullshit of which it's going to take to beat that game, and I just don't feel like it. So weird putting games on the back burner. Played like, almost like at least 80 fucking games last go, and I didn't bullshit around with any of them. Now I'm just like, yeah, got two games on the back burner because I suck. I would say it's easier than four. It's not better than three. I, it gives you your lives back, unlike four, which is the reason I don't fucking want to play four. Um, But this boss on this stage is a motherfucker. I think I would say if I was taking out Head On and taking out Twisted Metal 2012, I would say 2-1-3 Small Brawl 4, Black at the top. I still think Black is the best one. So like I'm stupid and I spent a whole bunch of money and not realizing that Immortal Technique is in town tomorrow. So I'll be here. I'll be here all weekend. I intended to stream this weekend and I wanted to be on earlier. I did not want to be at work today. We were supposed to volunteer for work like for today. I didn't volunteer and then was told Wednesday that I had to work today. I was like, dude, I just want to wake up and stream, play video games all weekend. Like, that's my favorite thing to do on the holidays. It's just not be a functioning member of society and not go shopping and not go outside because fuck people. Oh yeah, I told you guys if I ever got another one, I would show it to you. It's gone down. Uh, it's gone down in size. Let me see. Like, can I even get it on the screen? Can't even see it. Where is it? Right there. So I told you guys I had like a cyst before that was like a bite because they thought it was, my friend said it was like MRSA or whatever. And I got it checked and they couldn't figure out what the fuck it is. I got another one and I'm starting to think I have spiders. Could you imagine like going to a putt course like this? There's so many lawsuits happening in this place. Yeah, I went to go take a swing for my putt, and I burned my face off in the lava. Sweet. All right. I got 3 lives. Actually, have a snowball's chance in hell to do this. And yes, I know that I just used that term incorrectly. How did you unfreeze? The fuck, man? Is he just gonna fucking stay there to where the health respawns and he's just gonna get it? That'd be shiesty. What? Fucker! Congratulations. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. What up, Kmart? So I started working on something. Fuck yeah, it is. I don't know. Like my hair is just doing this. Like I'm not curling it or anything. It's just growing in all curly and shit. Guess who's coming to dinner? Not Nutty Dreadlocks. First time I grew my hair out, it was like straight. Now it's like coming in all curly and shit. Bro. I went to go deliver wine at Papa Nino Savaggio's the other day. This receiver guy said something really weird, and it like actually pissed me off when I realized what he said. He looks at me and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing here?" I'm like, I got wine for you, bro." "Oh, okay, man." Like he's like, why you gotta be like that, man? Like you could at least comb your hair. And I thought he was like just like making fun of the way I look. I realized I was like, dude, I ain't a tranny. Like I'm not transsexual. My hair isn't long because I think I'm a woman, all right? My hair is long because I don't give a fuck. But like, I looked him right in the face. I was like, "The fuck did you just say to me?" That was before I like realized what he was saying. And I was like, "The fuck is that supposed to mean?" I could at least comb my hair. Like, what? Do you think you're special? I'm gonna comb my hair for you? You got your goddamn mind, motherfucker. And the other reason I was offended is I do comb my hair. Well, see, I can't. I comb it. I comb my shit. Enemy machine gun. Fuck this. I'll be honest though. The only thing that's really changed is I went to my mom's for Thanksgiving and I used her conditioner. So maybe that's why it looks different. But no, I don't do anything crazy to my hair. and the lights off. I mean, I do. Well, it could be reflecting off of a. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's a douchebag. Isn't L'Oreal the shit that used to come in those like L'Oreal for kids, and it was like a little like fish shampoo bottle? I never had it. I remember those commercials. Red Iron Gore makes me want to play Mutant League football. What? I hope that okay. There is nowhere to run or hide in this. Well, I guess there kind of is. Is that a Zamboni? Okay. Well, I guess it's the lawn equivalent of a Zamboni. It's a lawnmower. I am dumb. Dude, did I tell you this story about? Did I tell you about Whole Foods? At the Whole Foods that's over in Rochester. I know I always name places that you guys don't have any idea what I'm talking about. The Whole Foods in Rochester, there's this punk dude and there's this like hardcore kid that like they're the receiving guys. Been going there for like a year. And after I made the like we've established the joke about Dillinger escape plan, I went there one day. And I'm loading up all this shit, and the guy's like, "Man, you look like a guy that listens to heavy music, bro. Are you a fan? Do you like Dillinger Escape Plan?" And I was just, no. Like, I don't look like a guy that listens to heavy music. You can hear my band from receiving. So I got the loudest stereo on the block. Oh, I found health. That was a close call. Dude, so like I fucked up. So I saw Christian on Monday. Christian was amazing. Um, One thing that sucked though was they were playing Conquer. It was just Conquerors of Armageddon. I think that's all they were playing. I just really wanted to hear Black Force Domain. But I overspent, dude, and I wasn't paying attention. Fucking Immortal Technique is playing here tomorrow. Oh, Immortal Technique is a rapper. He's a really political dude. Not like not the same kind of politics of like, he's not necessarily on a side. Christian, however, which I thought that it was pronounced Christian for the longest time. I don't know where I got the H from. Krisiun. Um, they released their first album in 1995. It is called Black Force Domain. They're from either Sao Paulo or Belo Horizonte, Brazil. If you took the angriest thing that Sepultura ever released and made it angrier, that's Black Force Domain. Like if you were to take Sepultura and Sarcophago, just mash them together and make it really, really it's not even technical. That's the funny thing. Like their riffs are very complex, but it doesn't come off sounding like a technical death metal band. It is very raw, in your face, just like Black Force Domain. The chorus is just Black Force Domain. Like it's not even a growl. It's like an angry like. It's just very raw vocals. I don't really know how else to describe it. But like you hear it when you hear the album, it doesn't really sound that crazy. Like it doesn't sound that like riffy. But seeing it live, it was like, holy shit, those are fucking riffs. Like like when you listen to Slayer and you when you listen to a Slayer song, you pay so much attention to that solo. Where it's like that solo is crazy. And you kind of take away from how complicated the main riff is. That's kind of how Christian is, where it's like you because they have like these really powerful like dive bomb solos and shit, where it's like, yeah, that solo was fucking sweet. You takes away a little bit from like how many like how fast they're actually like switching fucking like what are frets? There we go. That's the word. It's their sound is really like it's driven by the mixture of the the bass and the guitar. They're not like harmonious. They're both just kind of doing their own thing, and it creates this really raw, chaotic sound. It's they're just one of those bands that like when you actually see it played, it's like, how does this sound good? Like this should not sound good. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and some dude posted some shit that were he put a picture of Sepultura, and he was like, it was on some group, and I had to comment on it. He was like, I like this band, but they're so leftist. And I was like, Ministry is one of those way far more leftist bands than Sepultura. Sepultura doesn't really. Well, when Max was in the band, they're lyrically they're not that leftist. It's they're talking about turmoil that's happening in their fucking country, and I don't believe leftism in a different country is the same as leftism in America. It's a big difference because Brazil is a place of turmoil. Like, it's not like I understand that turmoil exists in America, but like Brazil is a little bit different. Like when you get into South American politics, it's very fucking like um they're way more their governments are way more oppressive in South America. And I'm strictly speaking about the Max Cavalera years of Sepultura because I don't really give a shit about the rest of the eras. And honestly, I mean, as leftist as Sepultura as you want to call Sepultura, Soulfly is far more fucking leftist than Sepultura is. I guess the point I'm getting at is speaking about civil unrest is not necessarily left leaning. Yeah, totally, dude. You didn't know that the anti-fascist, the Antifa flag is a Confederate flag? Yeah, dude. Here we come, reach for your gun. You better listen well, my friend. High noon, your doom, coming for you. We're the cowboys from hell. I did just get a text message. Gotta see what this is about. We've detected an issue with your linked bank account. Well, the issue is I'm just not paying you. It's not my account. It's I'm not paying you. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing all right out there. It's just it's the busy season at work. Just been fucking tired. I've been sick. Been yelling at people. Getting into fights without even trying to, man. It's fun. Trying to be funny, and then people are just like, like, yep, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Wait, he's gone again? I seen a stream not too long ago where he was in a hotel room. Maybe it was like 3 weeks ago. I know it was still warm out when I saw it, like 60s, like it was 60 degrees outside. I believe you are correct. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. I don't know. I'm never awake when he's on. I haven't had a chance to talk to him in a long time. It's just a matter of time before some. I was in. How the fuck? I wasn't. How the fuck? Yeah, like me. At least I come back. At least I explain where I've been and why, why things are going the way they are. Hey, to be fair, I have never once had a fucking consistent schedule. No, he'll be back, man. I mean, wait, maybe he won't. I mean, he finished the Dreamcast, right? Did he finish? Um, he finished the Dreamcast. Did he finish Game Gear After Dark? If he hasn't finished Game Gear, he's gonna be back. That man is a stubborn bastard. And if he has anything left to finish for. If he has anything left to finish that is Sega related, he will be back. I have a feeling that he's gonna like even go even further and like play Sega games for other consoles because he wants to conquer like everything Sega. I wouldn't even be surprised if he starts buying like Sega arcade machines and like Sega Tiger Electronics. I understand what I said. Yeah, no shit, you're in a loader stream. The atmosphere has changed. We're pointing the wrong way. Look at the pentagram. You're in my house now. But no, dude, same. When I'm pissed off and like when I first started streaming on Twitch and like started watching streams, I noticed that Sharpie does have that calming effect on people because he has a calming effect on me where he's just like, what's going on? Like I remember when he was the first time I ever watched Sharpie, he was playing Eternal Champions. And I was just like, this guy's got the patience of a fucking saint. Like, this game sucks. I fucking hate Eternal Champions. Please hit the trampoline. And, I mean, you know me, man. Like, if the slightest thing goes wrong in a game, I'm just, like, about to throw the controller. Like, I've seen that guy get just thrown through the ringer of games, and he doesn't even... He's like, oh, well, time to restart the system. He's like the Bob Ross of Sega. And in the same note, too, if he doesn't come back and he is happy, I'm happy for him. He deserves it. He's a good dude. Yeah, that's exactly. I have the exact same sentiments about that game. I like Eternal Champions because I used to play that shit with my brother, and my brother and I would rage out at that game. And I remember there was a weekend we rented Eternal Champions, Time Killers, and something else, some other fighting game, and we learned how to like kill each other with because my brother and I never knew fatalities in any game, but we found the you know how like if you defeat someone in a part of the stage in Eternal Champions, like it'll do like shit like Larson's stage, they get drive-byed with a Tommy gun. Like we were finding those and shit, and I just remember us being like, "Sweet, we don't even have to input shit. We kill each other with parts of the stage." And then we found time killers, and we're like, oh, we could just kill each other by just, chopping each other's limbs off. Like, the rule of, like, me growing up to, like, when I was playing video games, it was, like, always my brother's discretion of what I could play. So my mom was like, just don't let him play anything violent. Yeah, we're playing fucking time killers with Rancid and chainsaws. Then, yeah, like I said, he buys a fucking PS1, the first thing he buys is Twisted Metal and fucking Resident Evil. Really? So interesting. Another interesting one like that. There's a hip hop group called DITC, Digging in the Crates. Digging in the Crates has a. I'm just gonna play it. I gotta find this fucking song. They sample X-Men 2 Clone Wars. Um, this
Look out, 'cause here I come.
Ready to lose weight?
Clone Wars.
Think Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I've lost 35.
I don't know what song it is, but it's the second stage of X-Men 2. They sample the fuck out of that, and it's awesome. It's interesting because I think I think Sharpie and I are both calming streamers. We just calm people in different ways. You see, Sharpie is just a calm mannered guy, and his calm demeanor will calm you down. Me, I talk about doing the things that people wish that they could do, like throwing beers at people that push me in mosh pits when I don't want to mosh. Oh no! I'm gonna guess Sharpie started streaming. He heard the conversation. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Well, he always does holidays too. I was noticing that he was streaming like early as fuck. When I was on the road working, dude, he was starting his stream at like 5 a.m. And then like I remember in the past couple months he's been starting to streams at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So I have something cool to talk about. I talked about it earlier in the stream. Yesterday I went to the Lions Thanksgiving game against the Packers. And the game wasn't all that great, but Jack White was the the halftime show. I don't know the first song he played, but then like when he finished the song, he was like, I gotta bring out a friend of mine, Eminem. Eminem came out and rapped, and then it went right into Seven Nation Army. And I was just like, whatever this year's Super Bowl halftime show is, that's already way better. Yeah, it was awesome. The Lions got their asses handed to them, though, which I already knew was going to happen. Coolest thing that the Lions did, and I don't think it was even caught on TV. Packers went to throw a 20-yard touchdown. Dude in the Packers runs for the end zone right at the corner of like just by out of bounds. The ball is flying, dude, and I don't think this guy even knew, but one of the Lions was right next to him. And all this dude did was reach his hand out and poke the ball. Like he pushed it away with one finger. And the Packers guy was so confused because he was sitting there still trying to catch the ball, and he was like, I saw his face, he was like, what the fuck happened to the ball? One of the best fucking blocks I've ever seen in my life. But then they still lost 34-21. Some shit like that. 24-31. So yeah, I can now officially say I've seen Eminem live. But no, it's cool. I my brother gets tickets every now and then. Brett Favre still your welfare buddy. Did he deflate it too? I think this is the final stage, so I have to conserve lives and shit and not die on the boss, which would probably be stuck here for another 30 minutes. I wouldn't. This game's easy, but it's not like an enjoyable easy. The I touched on this earlier, but the controls are a bit too floaty in this game. See that? I can't make it happen, but there's times when you hold. You know, in games when like you're moving to the right and then you let go of the D-pad and you go to hit right again and it goes left, or like you try to go left and it continues going right because it didn't register that you changed directions. This game suffers from that tremendously. It has tank controls when it shouldn't. It's really hard to explain, but it's so floaty. There's no precision in this game. I think that's the reason why I like Black so much compared to the rest of them, because Black just, it's so precise. Like when you can like you can twitch aim in that game. Where like there's no other Twisted Metal that actually has that like very responsive turning radius. Come back here, Mr. Slam. Slam dance on this motherfucker. Piecemeal? Who? What happened? Can someone explain to me what the fuck just happened? I killed one guy. Now I gotta deal with Meals on Wheels over here. Are you kidding me? That's how you're gonna do this? I don't like this. Well, sir, I don't like it. Don't do me like that. Yeah, Thanksgiving was pretty decent. It's one of the first times in a long time where no one in my family is mad at each other. I guess like my mom's like got issues with extended family, but I mean that's about it. Like it was a peaceful Thanksgiving. No one got offended. No one's feelings got hurt. And the food was good. And I saw Eminem. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Sounds like a fucking score, bro. You know, Eminem, you ever listen to Dre's raps? He's rapping about big booty bitches and flat screen TVs. You're rapping about Vicodin and homosexuals. I can't sell this shit. No! A fridge too far! Oh, man. I'm not a fan of pie. I had cake. So, like, when I go to my mom's on Wednesday, um, so I technically had two Thanksgiving dinners, because when I go see my mom, she always, like, wants to cook for me and shit. She made taco salad, and, she had, like, cake and shit. It was good. And then for Thanksgiving, I had, like, turkey and mashed potatoes and all the normal shit. See, the interesting thing about my mom's cooking is that, like, my mom is one of those, like, can make you a pretty decent meal for, like, $20 type of person. So, like, her cooking, like, her cooking style is, like, actually very... How in the fuck does this guy have full health? Oh, fuck off. This boss can suck a ball sack. Oh, now a Splenda. Make sure you show up with the T-bones. Okay. When I say T-bone, I'm not talking about T-bone Mendez, okay? I'm talking about some steak. Okay. Splenda, do you understand the things I'm saying? Okay. Was that how the conversation was? Now, Biff, don't con me. Okay. That's how my Uber drivers are. Like, hey, what's up, man? Okay. Do you know where we're going? Okay. Alright. 50-50, I'm ended up in a wood chipper. Oh yeah, Kmart. What's the name of the character in Street Fighter that I play as? Watch the pentagram. Oh, it didn't work? Yes, Scammy Cammy. You just have to say Cammy? It used to work where you could just say it anywhere in the sentence. There it is. So we've got that. We've got uh there you go. uh
Angry.
and I think that's about it. So far. I have to put all that crap back and it takes forever to do it. But best news for you though. What? I can't what? So it's not nachos anymore, it's skulls. I don't know why it's not. All right, I'm gonna need you to remind me to like make a command for that so you can check to see your currency. Actually, wait. I might be able to do it right now. Yep, I think this will do it. Try it now. Exclamation point skulls. Ah, there it goes. It works. Doom, 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 doom. Hey, HR shoving stuff. Stop breaking shit, man. Do, 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 do. I I honestly don't even remember. Hey, it didn't work, man. Okay, it was a false alarm. I was just testing to see how you would react. No, I was just showing off that I brought the fight command back. And you guys have no idea how happy I am. It's the fucking weekend. Ah, shit. Fuck. Shitty titty bitch fuck. This dude just needs to die. Crimson Fury, you're gone. Some bitch. Like that, right? I'm going upstairs. I'm not holding the accelerator, and the game just floats me up the goddamn stairs. Twisted Metal 4 has a lot of issues with controls like that too, where it's like, I'm not really holding anything down. I shouldn't be fucking moving. Holy fucking shit, you're getting 15 inches of snow? What the fuck, man? Thanksgiving ends and it's goddamn Christmas. I don't know if it's 15 inches. I don't think it's even cold enough for us to really get um that kind of snow. How cold is it there? It's only 30 degrees here. Yeah, we have no snow predicted throughout the day. It's been like We've been getting light snow, but nothing like that. Really nothing close to that. But we've only had accumulated snow once. It was the night after Halloween. There was like a nice light dusting of snow. Yeah, it's 30 here too. Oh shit. Saturday and Sunday it's supposed to snow. Doesn't I'm not getting any winter advisories though. Nothing that's saying like 15 inches. That's insane. I got out of that thing's way. Yeah, 2 days ago, dude, it was like 60 degrees 2 days ago. Well, 56. Now it's fucking winter goddamn wonderland outside. No, don't spawn him by the fucking health. No, get the fuck away from my goddamn health, buddy. You're a boss. You don't need health. Like a boss. Shit! Alright, I got Mr. Grimsicle here. You do not go by that health. You don't need it, okay? You stay away from my goods, motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, 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 motherfucker. Oh, suck my balls. No. No. You don't go get health, okay? We've been through this a few times. You stay away from my fucking health pickup.
Oh man, you could have had anything you wanted. And all you could think of is a little ice cream? Let me go! Stop the car! Who's the blue lady?
Well, Sid from Toy Story just got killed. Would you like to save? Yeah. Pretty sure I'd like to fucking save. Oh, I didn't read that it actually worked. Yeah. Kmart Magic using anus. The anus lost to a dildo, and you lost 666 skulls. That's a hardcore fucking. That game was okay. Way more enjoyable than Twisted Metal 4. I know.
If you've been eyeing Paramount,
Someone out there heard me say that and just had a fucking aneurysm. Also, so you don't have to read it. I just want you guys to read the headline of what I said. Just read the headline of this review.
Come on, Gober, jump! What is it, Gober? If you ever want to see your thirsty widow Froggy again, you gotta play my game! This means war! Oh, no!
$60 for the bouncer? Wait, I mean, I played that game. I liked that shit when it came out. I was a very impressed by graphics kid. So like, I think graphically that game is fucking amazing. Is that a $60 game? No. But if I were to have gotten it and someone else paid $60 for it, I don't think I would have complained. But I rented that game twice. I like the bouncer. It's playing it now. I see it definitely has its shortcomings. I talked about it when it was streaming that sometimes it would the longer that you were on the stage, the longer the delay would be for inputs. And so like the longer you're on a boss fight, the longer it takes for that move to actually input. I did not understand that when I was a kid. I couldn't when I'm playing it on normal for that final boss, I could not beat that shit. And I thought it was just I thought it was the boss was slowing the game down. No, it's just the longer the time delays the fucking inputs. And yeah, we're going to the next game. I'm just loading up the thing so I can put the time on this one. And we're out of Twisted Metal. I'm not sure if it was a launch game. It was close to launch. I think in Japan it was. In Japan, that game released in 2000 in Japan. It released in 2001 in North America. Separated by about 3 months, I believe. 4 months. No, 3 months is right. It was released in December something in Japan. And goddamn, it's been almost 3 months since I beat a fucking game. And it was released in March 5th, 2001 in America. Oh, I didn't know that was next. I thought I had to play Assault Rigs next. Nice. You know what time it is? I know what time it is. Firstly, I'm going to mute this game because I am really tired of hearing it. I am so happy right now. This is one of the best things I could possibly be playing to get out of the Twisted Metal blues. Ve motherfucking Victus. So I know I just complained about it. It's entirely my fault because I'm the one who came up with the idea of playing the entire series of shit. Um I I enjoyed the majority of playing Twisted Metal. It was just Twisted Metal 4 that I just ain't it. And I'm gonna do something real quick. Don't freak